This is Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo coming to you today live from Facebook with a new weekly discovery from Sarah Network Discoveries. I want to welcome you all for joining me today, and I hope everybody is doing a wonderful evening, day, morning, or whichever you are doing. I know sometimes we get caught up with other things, but it's the weekend, and then we're wrapping up, so we could go back to work tomorrow. Salone family, this is now Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo coming to you today live with the new weekly summary in Discoveries. I hope so everybody did do well. Today now October 17th, 2021. So with that, we want for welcome all to this program today, and we really want for let this program be an interactive one today. If you get questions, concerns as the program to go on, feel free for make you go message or text, so that I could read them out loud. And also I get so many surprises today. Last week we're gonna finish that one, and this week I get 2 additional surprises. If you know me don't watch Cooking with Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, you go watch that in art today. You go get the highlight. And also I get something else I want to share with you now. We don't mention them, but just stay tuned and stay tight. And then let's start the weekly summary in Discoveries with the intro.
Sarah Network is the network that bridges the gap between the diasporas and those within Sierra Leone by providing authentic and factual news on a daily basis.
We at Sarah Network Salone take pride in
quality and productivity is our utmost priority in service delivery to the communities we serve.
We expect professionalism at all times.
Our service to the people of Sierra Leone is paramount in what we do.
We constantly strive for innovation and the best that meets the demands of the people in Sierra Leone.
Our passion and creativity oversees the work we produce.
We work as a team to provide you the best in news, media, comedy, entertainment, and all your event coverages.
Sierra Network is here to offer you the best.
We engage the people to learn about Sierra Leone's culture and history.
This is Triple A from Sierra Network.
This is Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo from Sierra Network Health Talk and Discoveries.
This is Ishmael Dadis Bangura from Sierra Network Comedy and Production.
This is Abib Kaloko from Sierra Network Media.
This is Sila Kemtakabu from Sierra Network Media.
This is Isatu Sise from Sierra Network Talk to the Camera.
This is Kona Sise from Sierra Network Talk to the Camera.
This is Samuel Bright from Sierra Network Media.
This is Mohamed Eskabu from Sierra Network Production and Comedy.
This is Justice A.M. Tijan from Sierra Network Media.
This is Salema Sukaki from Sierra Network Tell Me Salone.
Sierra Network Salone, where Sierra Leone is never too far, at 56 Campbell Street, 2nd floor, Freetown, Sierra Leone. You can call us at +232 77 42 5637 or +1 646 610 3107, or visit us on the web at snradio.net or sncfny.org. All right, fam with them. Thank you very much for all the one that will join me right now. And we just don't listen and see the highlights of discoveries. They do different discoveries, as well as the Sierra Network Salone office adverts now Sierra Leone. If you did a salon, you really get an event, you get a coverage, you get wedding, anything we need for do with multimedia business na Sierra Leone. Now for contact we team is on board, ready to give you the services that you deserve or where you need for you party, you birthday, anything where you feel say it will make you event come up fine. You know, find like memories them now something will for keep. Now something that will for cherish, right? So you get a wedding, you know, and say, you know what, if I be no last spend that small extra money, let them video them, let them do the good work for we, let them take nice pictures them, you know. So now for contact we so that you know we will provide you with those services. And also not forget the program where they watch now Sarah Network Discoveries, you know, weekly summary where they come to you live every Sunday with time now from 1 p.m. you know, a little over that, but you know we want to start the discovery today by highlighting you know the discovery in food and cuisine with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay. They give the different steps them and process of how for cook okra sauce. But not forget, sometimes we all cook differently, right? Me na Madingo man, I will just tell you that, number one. And also with that, I get different skills than where I learn from where I been working at a restaurant. You know, I been working at Applebee's where I just kind of this country right after high school. So some things and they I didn't do I'm based on, you know, restaurant, you know, way of doing things. So I just want for Leone take a look, take a listen. If you not watch the entire video, go na Sarah Network Discoveries YouTube channel, make you watch the entire program. But Lord get and highlight, and you know, you tell me, did I do it right? Unfortunately, it's just gonna be a virtual tasting of the food. Now that's not the first surprise what I get for everybody. But Lord listen and Lord take a look. Hello viewers, this is Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo coming to you today with a brand new discovery, which is discovery in food and cuisine. And today we just want to take a look at the steps and the process of how you prepare okra sauce, whether it's with red palm oil or oil, plain oil or corn oil or vegetable oil, whichever oil you prefer using. I use the corn oil because it's more protective of your heart. So cardiovascular conditions, you know, it helps you a lot and the benefit is great, right? So for the first step, you know, you get all your ingredients, you buy your fresh okra, you buy your fresh meat, you know, every other items. If you like meat, fish, you know, or chicken, you can use whichever one you want to use, you know, in the cooking process. So depending on what your preference is. So make sometimes, you know, like if you in Sierra Leone you have to cut these okras, but like here in the United States we have the okra already pre-cut. So you can see, you know, we wash in the okra, we wash in the meat, already cut the meat, you know, and also we're going to put the pot on top of the stove, as well as, you know, allow the, you know, put the meat along with all the other seasoning for the meat, you know, let it cook, let it boil for some time so that it's tender, you know, after which you will add your okra, and then, you know, you let it stir, you know, and then let it cook, keep cooking for some time. So, you know, it depends on, you know, how high the stove is on, whether it's low, medium or high. As you go along, you continue to add few more ingredients. So as you watching the process for me, you know, the okra, the meat was already prepared, and then the okra, and then I take it out and then I'll add it afterwards again. You know, I'll put in some red palm oil or the corn oil, depending on which one again you want. And then after which you also add, you know, fish. You know, this is a dry fish, you know, which actually is from Sierra Leone. You know, I brought it with me the last time when I traveled there. Sometimes I actually use fresh fish, you know, but for this particular one I use the dry fish along with the meat. And after that, you know, you can see I let it cook and stir it for some time. And then there's diced onions, which I would apply at the end. I do that to give it really like a nice aroma, which also has to be cooked to the end, but it tastes really better putting it at the end. So we keep going, just watch and watch along, and then you can see that now the food is complete. So that's just the process of preparing okra sauce, whether it's with red palm oil or whether it's vegetable oil or corn oil. I hope you like what you're seeing today, and I will bring you another food discovery, as we go along. What do you think? Those of you watching, comment. I do want to see that comment. Okay? My own way of preparing okra sauce, right? That's one. And the next thing is we all can do it differently. And also, don't forget, that's not the only two okra sauce you can make. You can make different ones, no oil, no red oil, no red palm oil, no vegetable oil or corn oil, which could be just like something for fufu, with peanut butter. Like all these different ones are there. But we just wanted to share a discovery in food with our viewers that are really not, maybe they have a better way to prepare it than I do. But to tell you the truth, this is what I prepared. I wish you were there for me to serve you a plate so that we could have dinner together. But let's continue the program, with our next discovery for Sarah Network, which we posted. So please stay with us, and I'm looking forward to your comments. Yeah, thank you all those for saying nice. I appreciate that. At least it gives me the spirit to share another food discovery, and which definitely would come along as we continue the discovery in food and cuisine in Sierra Leone. We have another one that we published the week before. If you haven't watched them, please go to our YouTube channel, Sarah Network Discoveries YouTube channel. Subscribe when you're there, like, comment, share, and then you hit the notification bell. With that, you will get a notification on all the different discoveries that we upload on a weekly basis. So please stay with me. There's another surprise that you're going to like. So stay here. This is like today's jam-packed with surprises.
Hello viewers, and welcome to a new episode of your program Winner Salone Morning Discoveries with me, Kuna Sise. Well, viewers, today inside the program, I deal with the General Manager West for Transit Mission we happen for be Ansumana Bangura. Inside the program today, we go talk about what in Transit Mission they all about, what in some of the achievements and what they don't make, and how the achievements and they don't do for being can development in Salone. Hello, Ansumana, and welcome to the program.
Hello, and good morning to you, Kuna.
All right, you go tell me a little bit about what in Transit Mission they all about.
Transit Mission an institution will look at the trend of Sierra Leone. And one thing with the Sierra Leone, a country where it gets a lot of young people, and the young people are full of energy, and they're able to work and can to the people. So we want for a lot of Sierra Leoneans, a lot of people within the diaspora, for think the same. Because no matter how we do it, European cannot change Sierra Leone for us. They can come and help, but we have to change our story. We have to rewrite that story. So the person behind it is Reverend Steve Mans, based in United States, and then we get some other people then with our partners who we work with. But all the staffs are Sierra Leoneans. So we get few now who we incorporate in our foreign staffs, like we get a partnership with India. As I tell you, in the 2 months' time, we'll send people in India for go study, cinematography and filmmaking and other things, because we look at what the people want. Okay. People get for know say other people, their knowledge also count very important. Let one man not sit on their own side things and then get all the knowledge. If they not pass through them, that means they waiting and they do and discriminate and other thing, oppose what they do. Let's love what we're doing and let's add value to it. We're open to everybody. Filmmakers, we're open. We get flyers them out, we get things them out where you need for, but just kind of we office on Pike Street, then you're able to get any information where you want.
All right, let me thank you to you and to Mana Bangura will you join me inside the program.
Thank you very much, Connor.
All right.
It's a pleasure.
To every Sierra Leonean, both old and young, will listen and watch me. The message we answer the left with Una today, now that we start for right viewing stories. And I also today we go draw the curtain countdown for the program. And the possible you just listen and watch now Ansumana Bangura, the General Manager West for Transit Mission. And maybe in the program country today, my name is Kona Sise. So till we meet back to a new episode of Salone Morning Discoveries.
So again, that now being we program, what they call Salone Morning Discoveries. We can invite guests them from different ministries them as well as different organizations them for share with we some of the things them where we get they go on our country or where we need for do for improve things in our Sierra Leone. So that now being Ansumana Bangura from Transit College, where they deal with entertainment, film, the film industry. He emphasize on the things them where filmmakers them, actors them, directors them for really try for pay attention so that we go make good movies then as Sierra Leone so that we self go day among the one them where they share stories, because filmmaking is about storytelling, it's about saying things that actually where they happen in our country. And people then can really learn from that. And we know that sometimes you watch some movies them, it really keep you, feel like say you become very emotional. There are times where we feel say, you know what, if we don't get anybody for even talk to, but some stories them we will relate to them, some stories them we can learn from them. But Lord take the necessary steps them so that we will make good movies and good content where it come on our country, and we self as Sierra Leoneans them we go proud of and we will embrace and see waiting other countries than they do when it comes to filmmaking. Would they see we neighbors them waiting than they do? Would they see where they live internationally, how movie making is all about? For me, all of us, like I really love movies. I've watched movie even when I'm going through a lot of things. I spend more time watching movies just so that I can overcome some of the things that I'm going through at that moment. It can help me, and also I grew love for movie by doing that. And also like now I work with a production team with a Sarah Network production and with a new name in conjunction now KID-AFAN Films, a film a name where are the market, where are the brand, for me own side, because as you want to do something, you want to do professionally, you want to do like as something part of you get to make sure say you come along with something with creative. And KID-AFAN Films we get right now, we also get KID-AFAN Tours. I don't mention this now before, so I really want for Leone to stay with me because I get for sure an advert of the bus. So if you really need for rent a bus or tour bus because you get an event, contact me. Trust me, we will make that ride a good one. But Lord, stay here and Lord, watch the program as we get to that part of the Discovery Day, because that again have been the other surprise what I get for people down.
Good morning, viewers, and welcome to number one sports program on a Sierra Network Discoveries in Sports with me, Sil Akem Takagbo. Well, today with me inside the studios I get Master Sensei Victor Amara, where you are the president of the Sierra Leone Karate Federation, and also I deal with Esther Marie Samura, we come out from the Premier League Committee, Media Committee, for can discuss but plenty things that they happen inside the sporting arena. What's they happen inside the Karate Federation?
Well, as we now know, we don't go to West African Championship. We've not been fortunate to go to the Olympic Games, so we go to the West African Championship. We come home with a total of 4 medals, 4 gold medals, and 1 Giants trophy.
I think so far so good. We don't see a U-turn in the ongoing Sierra Leone Premier League. We call this particular ongoing league been put on hold due to the COVID-19, where it get a hike inside the country. So for sake of that, the board being come up after so many negotiations with NACOVAC, with the SLFA, with the ministry, with NSA, they be jointly agree for make the game be played behind closed doors. But due to the fact that many, I can say virtually all the Premier clubs and depend on the takings for able sustaining clubs and do other things, the board may decide say no way we play this game behind closed doors, for which we go do, we'll put the league on hold first as time progresses, we know what we will do.
This is sport as do about, but also we will get the sport now, we they cause the problem. How you go to the national team, then you go play the mini league.
Let we be tolerant at the end of the day for make we for accommodate everybody.
While we know all kinds of karate. Karate has been a premium sport in Sierra Leone. Karate is the only sport we don't count gold medal.
Viewers and so would roll down the curtain today. Me don't be your host when I still attempt Kakay-Diallo. Plenty thank you to my production team and also to my executive producer when I Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. Until then, stay glued to Sarah Network Discoveries in Sports.
So as we all don't listen and we don't watch, that na still Kakay-Diallo when our sport reporter, they report on things them and it in the studio this time around. Usually they go na the field na different sport disciplines them for make we understand and see the different people them where we get or the different sports them where we get na the country. So as we always feel say Sierra Leone, you know, we need for improve now, so we need for improve now. But for talk to them people them, then stakeholders them, it can really help in how the Ministry of Sport can come in and support then different sports there. We all know football, definitely everybody love football. Now the sport we used to, but other sport then they within the country. We don't see karate. This not the first time we talk to Victor Amara, but you know the last time then we go to the ministry, they present medals, them 3 gold medals and 7 bronze, a total of 10 medals. With them gonna Guinea, with them being doing competition, and then the ministry being very happy with that, them being say them will give them something that will refund them all them expenses them, but this they show like some form of dissatisfaction with waiting really they go on, like if really we they support the different sport then our country, we self go able for compete international matches, then we go really bring we pride and bring we, we go really like for see things like that, What do they see? Like, where be they watch the 2020 Olympics now for Tokyo? Trust me, when they do medal counting, America, what they, yes, now my second home, but I am a Sierra Leonean. I have to continue to voice things for Salone to go ahead, and so we're not going to reach America, because America then they do and that's going to take years, right, or decades. But what are they try for say during the medal count? You see America always want to stay on the top, then they compete with China, then they compete with other nations them, but like you see how much proud they are as a nation for put money into sport, so that accolade, that awards, that medal where they can at the country. Now a way for showcase we country for say we get talent within Sierra Leone. So we they ask and we they call on the Ministry of Sport to support all the different sport ministries them at the country, Lord promote them, the swimming, the track, the karate, the handball, the basketball, and the volleyball. All these then are sport them where we feel say we will compete with other nations them and bring pride to a nation, not to just the bad things and normal for the highlight now we country, or for the highlight things them where it be say it will really push Salone to the top, to the map. As always, we're gonna continue to say the things that we think we need in our country to move forward. So Lord, take this discovery to Tell Me Salone special with Salimatu Kakay, we don't compile, ask her the editor for Tell Me Salone. They always do great things for show, really say, this thing an interesting program that if you don't watch, now for go now YouTube channel, watch the different discoveries them, Tell Me Salone special, where they compile the different episodes then we don't get from episode 1 through 10, but it give you an highlight of the best one them among it. It make we laugh, right? That now one, but at the same time, we they learn about we Salone history, we culture, some of the things them where maybe you be know about, but because they constantly talk about it, you don't forget. If they meet you in a hurry, they ask you probably not gonna know. That now one thing we can make people then they get them wrong. And the other thing, the different mountains, the what we flag represent, what our motto, all them different things there. So I believe say paying attention to Tell Me Salone, you will learn history in Sierra Leone, because we get for switch gears and take this to the other level. So with that, show and highlight of We Special.
Hey viewers, this na Tell Me Salone special. Enjoy. Okay, HL, the first question say when Salone gain independence?
25th.
What?
25th.
Continue.
25th April 1946.
Whose school? Now the oldest school inside Salone.
Oldest school inside Salone. I go school in Bokuso.
Who are the first president of Salone?
Now Ines.
Now full in the advert.
Adam Akoma, who are the longest serving president of Salone?
Well, retired President Koroma.
So what's now country motto?
A motto? Now 2-1-3.
Okay, so if you watch now the map, who say you defend Salone?
Who say defend Salone? Na pa the map you watch. Na pa the map you watch.
Continue.
Who's parts by the map? Like the map in there, so east, west, north, and south. Who's parts you defend Salone?
Na east.
I make we they call the country Sierra Leone. Who say we get the name from?
From Leone Mountain.
Hey viewers, I hope so you enjoy this episode of Tell Me Salone special. And on that note, I want to tell plenty thank you to my producers, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo and Triple A, to my camera operator, Yaya Kabo, and to me one and only editor, Aska, and to the entire Sarah Network production and media. So till next time, me na Salima.
That now been Tell Me Salone. We all don't watch, we don't see how funny and interesting it is. That now be my niece, Salima Tukake. We na law student, na FBC. So until they bring her into doing things. Lord AFANdi. But anyhow, thank you to Salima too and all the guests them, and also the one that we take part and to the editor as Aska. Keep up that good work, Mr. Abbas Sharif. Keep it up. But with that, we want to take this discovery also to the entertainment in discovery, and also let's see what we get for offer as a network as well as a production team. So this na Seraton season 2, where we plan for premiere, end of the year, early January. We are in that. We're trying to do that, but for now they bring you the advert or the trailer. If you not be done watch it, so just watch this and see what it entails for the next season, because season 1 in the Nasera Network production. If you not be done watch and for go there and watch and for you really get an idea of the story. And this is not something where they deal with tradition and culture and also change not a community.
Tell everybody say the Diba they don't agree say we for put Bondo na Sheraton this year.
Then tradition there. Who self can be time? Yes. To put it alive, to try for maintain now, follow myself can the system and things in when I was last week, the way you talk to me like you say me about person.
All them now we go na neighbor villages them, neighbor turn them for go assist them for them mundo business.
This tradition we don't make from grandpa them. When I pull bondo, na Sheraton, they all pa them. Then they can pick all what they want first.
But I not tell you.
But I don't pick what you done now. If you want to, you can go pick your own.
Papa, from now on, we the youth them, what let them change that tradition?
Tradition and custom
for father. Because the wife will meet you, Papa then. We grandpa then. This is question. What they know? Now you for the church today. Now who's have the come for the soon?
Now we don't turn this for those who choose the woman them who let.
This is a forced marriage. Then they force the picking for marriage to only part of the no one.
And this lawyer will meet her. Who walk father them back.
You expect me for change the laws now this time? When we papa then? Don't make now we they can't pull her.
Then all don't die. Why that law they for Tinapia?
I don't change. I'm married. Oba economic motive. Tap in.
Now this have they say tradition. Me self they against that deal. This tradition about me remain in Pulam. But what something here Amadufula? They say nothing.
God bless you. Let God make the you let me see to your point. This tradition won't get us to for change.
After 10 years, 15 years, that this trip will decide for Purbondo, na Sierra Leone.
You don't go beat on your side. No partner go marry you. Over me, little body, aggress. You betray me.
I don't understand. One go on the point. Susu. But Susu is business. Do your mama want to what's and
For let you know, say I love you, I like you.
If you say now this morning, so I take by me. When I saw you to pay me.
But look at the disgrace. The shame, the disgrace of this one.
And see the chief now not choose Suzanne. Now he losses. They give all his losses.
What's up? I go tell it to you. I go tell you. I want Tifa first. What that Tifa? Look at my tell you something. Nobody can give me by the name Kaka Petake because all man don't know say me name K.
I work that. They make them
For you not say because you not thief man, you the thief. You not thief man. You want us to make a thief. That's what you say for me best.
This is you know the body see the ceiling. It's if I've been under the TV. What do you mean? I
Maxine.
You know we can finish your face. I can feel fine.
This is any. Huh?
I'm not getting nothing for do with you.
Are you Kadi? Yes. You are invited to Central Police Station.
Are you going to wait happy?
That issue family latest that masses.
It's no longer a family matter.
Okay, be the audacity. Get out of this premises now.
Stop your sister from seeing issue.
Now you say if you get issue to your sister, you beat something.
Sheikh, God bless you.
Amin Allah ya Rabbal
God give you what you want.
Amin Allah ya Rabbal.
I will tell Isha to report him to the police.
I will not prosecute him.
A face.
Now being we discovery in entertainment with the highlight the trailer for Sarah Tong season 2, a production by Sarah Network and KID-AFAN Films, and the entire Sarah Network production comedy team on ADC Pasadai, Sana, Aja, Ishmael Dadis Bangura, and with director Shaggy, Mohammed Shaggy, we now a young director but get a lot of vision, a lot of talent, where we know say we go continue for bring you things them we go tell stories about Sierra Leone. This story come from we founder and CEO for Sarah Network, winner AAA. It been do season 1. We been win the National Entertainment Award in 2018, and now in for season 2 in conjunction with me, Isatu Kakay-Diallo. So we produce this movie, and we don't produce Big Yard where they right now they play now YouTube Sarah Network Discoveries. If you not watch them, you they miss. Now for go watch them, subscribe to the channel, share them, because now story about we country, about issues then where they happen, and we know say some of we really they experience some of them things that they now we compound. With that again, you know, the entire team, they look forward to premiere this. And also, you know, when we premiere, if you didn't have Salone, please join we as we premiere this, you know, most likely in January. But we're trying, we're getting dates. As I get the dates, I'll bring it to you and I will talk about it, and we will continue for promote this movie, you know, to the next level. That I would assure you. And with this production team and crew and leaders, them as well as management, we intend for highlight and do excellent storytelling about Sierra Leone as we talk about the news and all the other things and what they discover, what they explore, you know. But this now entertainment where people they need now their life, and also part of their day-to-day, you know, with the hope say with time what the premiere will not go for worry about finding a place. We will actually get an at the movie theaters them at the country, across the country, so you go watch it at your own time. But we really get to promote this, and we look forward to everybody in support when it comes to season 2 for Sarah Tom. And then Big Yard, they're out there right now. If you're interested in hard copies, please reach me. You can reach me, reach AAA, or also contact with office at 56 Campbell Street. Any of them numbers them I will go through at the end of the program, but stay with me before we switch this discovery also to another discovery where you go look for see, and I get surprises them within this program today. Don't promise six they'll get packages of surprises when they come from me to you, the viewers, the listeners, the one that we get to watch later on Facebook as well as YouTube. You go to post this back now YouTube, now we Discovery Channel. This now the advert where I be they talk about when a KID-AFAN tours, transportation company by me, you know. So I just feel saying now one way for make me self invest na Sierra Leone, and also now one way for help with transportation system na Sierra Leone. Currently we get 2, buses. We na one na the small one, we na the Sprinter, and then the coach bus, we na Mercedes-Benz coach. So if you get an event and you want for hire a coach bus, this coach bus they take 53 passengers, and the small bus they take 18 passengers. So if you want for rent, please reach out to any of the numbers them, or you contact me if you know want, email and send a message. Trust me, we'll make that arrangement, and it'll go for affordable price where you get your event, you guest them, you know, when I get a trip, not beach, when I get a trip, not a resort, or when I get something when I do, right? So reach out to we, and that shows a view of Freetown, and also we will continue that view day at the end, because you know we just want to take this discovery to SN radio, you know, press briefing, or where the president's been going to Dubai with for the 2020 Expo. So let's see what and listen what the president really talk about, and for go showcase Sierra Leone. So with that now been KID-AFAN tours, and we get KID-AFAN films with the hope say people them will really see this name as something we're willing and we're ready for make changes them na different sectors them na Sierra Leone. Family them that now be with president and with first lady na the 2020 Expo at Dubai, United Arab Emirates, right? So then go for promote we country. That's a good thing. We wish for that. We want for last Salone day na the globe all across. So we tell them thank you for the represent we in things like that, as well as to the artists them always showcase Salone music. We been see the ambassador for entertainment. We been do a performance that Z, Rose, you know, there's different one them, you know, the one that I glance through. But we tell them thank you for represent we country. But Lord not forget see Sierra Leone currently people them get problems then will go on. But we'll left down there for the next discovery when I talk to the camera as the program continues. For now, I just want to show the remaining views. Them way I be don't see the view of Sierra Leone in a drone view. The last time we don't see Cotton Tree, the National Stadium. Now Lord take them to the back end of the new road where they take we, you know, like Kiama Road. Like if you they leave now Rokelli, they leave now Atalo. Something we go make you not get into traffic, especially you know where they try for be at work at specific time. So make we take a look the view, and in this you go the hear me voice now the background. I go highlight some areas that we me know, and I know say you know if you they leave Rokel, you want go na town like na stadium. You know one time I take a drive, it take me about like 40 minutes, 45 minutes the most if traffic not is so. Compared to if you go through Upgon, you know, Frobe Road, the traffic na Kisi Road, we all know say not that pleasant, especially during rush hour, right? So Lord take a look at this discovery also, and then we will take on to the next discoveries them we get for deal with issues them na Sierra Leone. So this now the back road, if like you they live around Jue, you know, where it will take you all the way like IMAT, you go through this route, you know, and we they see the difference in terms of development when they come up now. So the other parts then we know say it congested, but like places like this, you know, we look forward to them because we they see all the newly constructed buildings then when they come up. And like last time I've been talking no more, Lord, we continue for think about investing in our country Sierra Leone, because now we no more get for make Salone we think we want for make it be. So you see all this, it look like saying a flat land, but we know say we country we not get flat land, right? Most of the houses then are like on hills, you know, we see all the different structures then when it come up, and then structures there. So I'm sure within the next few years we will be proud of that. But for complement this with the acts government, let them make sure say we get light, we get water, the place then clean with healthcare system, you know, in place so that people them go they visit centers them where they no need for the travel too far away from, you know, the provinces, you know, and also like different communities them, because when you get a community that is really nice and beautiful, you really hope say that community they forget health center where they say somebody get pregnant, they want to give birth, they can go there without, you know, by the time, because sometimes I think it happened, some people then they lost their life during childbirth. At the time where they elapse, you know, maybe that pregnancy or that feeders they in danger, also as the parent they in danger. Maybe they need a emergency cesarean section, right? Because that now an important thing for me we take a look at. So this now a view from the back, and then now you see the stadium way down there. You see all the other buildings them way, you know, like, you know, they at a farther distance. But we did start this last weekend. So if you know we don't watch that Discovery Day, now for go watch them so you can start from the beginning. And this I've been promising we will finish them today, and I'm sure it's going to be ending very soon. And then, you know, so we can really see. So what you wanna think now for type and they to think about we country, type and the message, and I'm sure this now one way for motivate others, you know, for we country Salone, because really Salone now a beautiful nation. We just need for know how for utilize we resources them as well as what we get. In that way, people then will get jobs, people then will do way better in terms of development, you know, because people that want to come back home, you constantly walking and you feel like say, you know what, I've had enough. Look at this. OMG, beautiful, right? Look at the beach. You know, it's already telling us green, white, and blue. That's our flag. I like that. So they say, you know, Salone can be represented by showing me world that we have sustainable electricity, clean drinking water, good healthcare system, and that we can also feed ourselves. So you talk about food security. So these are basic things every Sierra Leonean we want to invest, they ask for. And also within Sierra Leone. It's good for get other people them let them invest in our country. Thank you, Ayer Taylor, for that comment and that input there. But if we not encourage we own Sierra Leoneans them, we don't left the country for so long, but they crave for go back home, for make them calm. Somebody we don't used to light 24 hours, get clean drinking water, place clean and everything. One bring a family there. How you expect for like bring a family with anything that they lack? Even with Pekin, if you want to take you Pekin, the school system is up to par. You go say, you know, maybe this year we go na Salone, or the day we go 7, 6, 8th grade day, and then maybe we can come back and continue our studies. We will be able to do that, and that way the way the transcripts come, we know say they're not going to question we. For they say, okay, well, you got to repeat because you know what, or you have to take this course because it doesn't match what we're offering right now. But as we call other investors them, make we call we self. We Sierra Leoneans them. Now we get for build Salone to waiting we want and for make it be. Investors then will come, but the truth is, then job now for make profit. Take things them where they don't need for take from we. Because we system, you know, right, you know, in place in a way that it will really help for let the nation grow because an investor cannot the country. So if that's not the case, we urge the current administration as they urge other investors then for come. Of course we embrace them, but we want we own brothers and sisters them for let them invest in our country. Yes, there was a talk I listened to. The president did now in Wake Camp and the UN address during event we happened on DC. He encouraged Sierra Leoneans them for come back home. We want to come back home, Mr. President. But in order for us to do that, please, waiting I just highlight now the key things them where we want in our country. With that, we know say the rest would follow. So make we take a look at we next discovery when I talk to the camera. So we want to tell Isatu and Kuna Tanki for that reporting day. We can to talk to the camera as they always do on a daily basis. First, we know say the issue we get for deal with we Makituma and them we don't discuss yesterday in the radio program and see waiting the people then they say the Makituma and they say. Now this then depend on for survival. There's no way you expect them to let them make money. Now you want to let them left a specific area where you know like a business district, but enough will be crowded, enough will be congested. How we can prevent something like that? You therefore provide the person with the necessary things them where they need so that they not will occupy that space. Yesterday, so many people then give different suggestions them about location, moving them, people they are so from the street. Yes, we want for that salon clean. We don't want that salon gets congested with street selling. That nobody is against. But the problem with this, you not provide the area, the location for the Makituma them for let them understand say because we don't want to Nasu una therefore begin sell. So for the tell people then say I get order from the above with no announcement, with no notice to the Makituma and them. Give them notice. Now 1 month you give them 1 month, 2-3 weeks. Let them know say this is the time you have. For no say we don't find location for una. And this location so now they una for the go sell. Because we want for keep we country clean, we want for keep certain areas them for make them not be congested, crowded, because traffic flow and all these different things. Educate you people them, treat them like say they're a citizen. Treat them say like say then self get a voice. Then self get a right to how the country for run and how things then for happen now we country. But if we say we just they do things then without no notice, no discussion, no dialogue, in the help matters. What they do, they make people and they continue for the suffer, the struggle with issues them where need for be addressed. Get a community of public health education about what thing you really want to do about the strategies them where they in place. But without doing that, going there and telling them, you know, una move, you know, do them in a violence. That's not what we need as a nation. A nation where very small can try for use in resources them, but yet that's lacking. This power, it's wrong. It is wrong. Because some of them people they are so, then they can knock down an office do months and say, you know what, months done. Yeah, I need 200,000-300,000 or 1 million leons. I've been take back it and able to pay because I not sell. So you know for help me. If they not do that, and when I want let them they pay, then your city council rates and all the different things, them provide the source or provide the area outside them will sit down, then sell them market with no distraction. But without doing that, you treating them as if they are not citizens of that nation. They are a citizen of Sierra Leone and should be treated as such. I know say na my own take, I don't know, you where they watch me, maybe you get a better take than I do. But if we talk about human rights, we get to talk about the basics in how we treat with people in our country. It is a shame in some of the things I want to see. But we can improve as a nation. And how we can do that? Getting a dialogue, getting the word out there in advance, talking to our people that this is why we're doing this. Make them understand what are the reason, what are the rationale for what you to do. I'm sure they will understand. Sierra Leoneans want for be a nation. We get all the different facilities than we other West African nations then get. It just not tell well in how we can handle things and sometimes. But with that, let's rub more on teenage pregnancies in Sierra Leone. The first and biggest problem is, one of the guests then say, poverty. It is true. The next thing, when are the biggest one too, Lord, take a look at that. Education. As a parent, as a caregiver, you get for learn for educate you gal picking about birth control. Especially when it don't come to a point where they live now the 21st century. Girls, some girls, not all, think they have to do the same thing as their friends do. They are in that role of identity versus role diffusion. Meaning na a everything stage, when a developmental stage, where teenagers them, they look up to them peers them. They want to do it in them friends then they do. So now the time down there where the teenager want for know, say when I go, what I want for become, where I go college, or what thing I don't want for do, then they get a role confusion there. So they can tend to go with friends more, listen to peers more. But you as a parent, try for call your gal picking closer. And this goes for the boys too. So that you go educate them too about safe sex practices. That's important. Because as we talk say teenage pregnancies, we get to educate them the moment they hit puberty. Tell them, say, now that you're on your menstrual cycle, during time of ovulation, your chances of getting pregnant is great. You should be doing this and you should not be doing this. If you feel say you get a picking way, you no one listen to you. Now time for like take them to a pediatrician. For me, when I will discuss, which that particular discussion day, you no need for the part of. Let the picking talk to the pediatrician. But you consent that she talks to them alone. Maybe birth control. And go, and then in how we can get help from the communities them. Now we get communities them when an advocacy group where they talk to young girls them, or even before then they done secondary school. Somebody for talk to them about health, reproductive health, in how to prevent themselves. You they see now like 5th grade, then you talk to them about menses. So if we can do all that, put those things in place, it can help. And I believe say this is not something we can call with First Lady in attention to. For let them go get community education as well as educations then at public schools them for teach young girls them about, you know, teenage pregnancy and things like that. The Hands of Our Girls, now a good project, good initiative that really need for come on board and also include this type of, you know, concern to the people them. And as a parent, not afraid for talk to you gal picking. Call am, let you talk to am, let you explain, tell am, say, this, you do am. If you do this, if you become pregnant, if you get vision for become a lawyer, become a doctor, become a journalist, whatever, social worker, engineer, you know what able to do and when you begin get picking in, and you are not to everybody get the strength in them, that strong will, say, yes, because I born picking, not mean say, I know go school. Oh. Not to everybody, some people then they do am. Because me, now a living example, I got married at 21. Right? In college, having children, going back to work, going back for another. So trust me, it was a lot, but I'm different. And somebody else could be doing the same thing that I did, but they are different. Not everybody have that understanding or that strong sense within them for saying, you know what? Yes, I don't born, but I need for juggle. And within our country, where they juggle, really. Juggle, work, school, family. That's what we do in overseas. I'm sure everybody when they listen to me understand that part. Salone, we still did try to manage every day with issues them. Then we talk about pregnancy. And sometimes these children or these young girls don't even know how to take care of babies. And the child again go becomes, like in that stage where they talk about, then they suffer and all these other things. So, and also sometimes we can see dysfunctional family, meaning husband and wife, they get issues them can affect the child. So Lord, think about that. I'm not similar to a marriage counselor or relationship counselor, but Lord, we just think about it sometimes as we want for walk away from a relationship. Lord, consider what's at stake. The child, not to them, they're not forced you for bring them to the world, but think about them. Try not to be selfish. This could be different for somebody else, but always think first. See, I'm not too happy. Maybe I don't need to be here. But what about the children? What would happen to them? Are they going to be okay? Get that reflection and then do what you feel say you want to do. So definitely now a concern teenage pregnancy in our country. Well, Lord continue for educate them. Lord talk about birth controls when we need for talk about birth controls. And for the young boys, think about it. You get somebody pregnant, you're gonna be a father. Oh God, that's a tough one. And with that again, the concern, not having safe sex practices, it put you at risk for many STIs, which are sexually transmitted infections. Then you talk about gonorrhea, you talk about chlamydia, you talk about HIV, AIDS, hepatitis, herpes. It's many. So make sure if you don't marry person, condoms. Yeah, very important. That na me own take for today. We come to the issues them in our country, as well as a brief highlights on health education and as well as teenage pregnancy. So make we take this discovery to explore with AAA. We will share with we a trip na the Juba community. If you not be done watch that discovery day or that explore with AAA video day, we now really explore with AAA, but in exploring the explore areas in our country. So for now, we're not going to mix the two. So we get a discovery for highlight the road trip with AAA we get for deal with the Juba community. Okay, fam with them. That now being explored with AAA. We want to tell them thank you for that video and that road trip day. We they show where they go to Juba and you see the road, the construction and everything. We want to tell them thank you. Like we say, there are places then we proud of. We want for continue for see more development, more improvement. But as we settle other things, then we people then they complain about. With that being get some comments, then we come in during the time where we show, the view of Sierra Leone. Bendu Kamara say, I wish we can have more greenery, meaning more green trees and stuff like that. So we want to tell and thank you for that. And Martha Eranubi say, we are calling investors, but we don't have light, water, and road plus security. That's not a concern to anybody. So thank you, Martha, for that input. As well as I say, if the authorities can provide the basics, a lot of folks will go home, but in the absence of there, it will be very hard convincing someone to go home and that. So injustice, even if they provide everything, it takes time, because sometimes for tell we Salone people then say don't do this, we know what he can take, but we will continue for talk to them, but Lord get their own consensus as to they want certain things them for do, right? So, and also Amanatu Sanusi from Belgium, thank you and welcome to everybody. We join we later on, and also we want for can end the program, with the, I think we get a little bit of glitches in the network, but it come back in. So we want to tell everybody thank you we join we today, and we really appreciate everybody. We get people that we watch we live from Liberia. We na Sa Banga Toma. So thank you and welcome, and all we other viewers them and listeners them. Didn't call everybody's name, but I do want to say welcome and thank you for watching and thank you for listening. And I hope you enjoyed today's program. We end the program with the Sarah Network Discoveries, as well as Sarah Network Salone office advert, for remind people them waiting they go on. But before then, I just want to do a quick highlight of the discoveries then what we don't do today. So bear with me, let me go through the highlight, and then we will end the program with the advert. So today, Sarah Network Weekly Summary in Discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, October 17th, 2021. And this is not a program where they come to you live on Facebook every Sunday at 1 p.m. American time, 5 p.m. Salone time, 6 p.m. UK, or depending on who say the time difference, just see how that goes. And this now a discovery again what we always publish now the YouTube channel within the week. And if you miss an hour, so definitely go now with YouTube channel when I Sarah Network Discoveries for make you go watch the program and also see me on take, as well as me on high things that we me feel say we need for do as a nation, and for love we go improve within the go on our country. And today the weekly summary and discovery starts with the cooking with Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo as to health discovery. In between each program, I can talk a little bit about health, and we don't upload some health talks them about cancer screening, hepatitis, hypertension, stroke. If you don't watch any of them videos, and they go now YouTube channel for make you get the opportunity for watch, because that's something where you go learn about yourself, about your health, as well as how you go prevent stroke. Where it be say sometimes we tend not to understand that hypertension, poorly controlled hypertension, can lead to stroke. And then also traumatic brain injury, where we talk about. We do a program called NAPHIT, with the National Alliance in Preventing Head Injury and Trauma in Sierra Leone. In that discussion, in that group there, I get Martha Eranubi, get Abibatu K. Kaba AAA, Mr. Usfren Kamara, where we don't do a health discussion. Also, we don't talk now the Ministry of Health, na Sierra Leone, where I did it in January. So that talk there, then at the Facebook page, but we want for make sure say Sierra Leoneans, them people that when they ride Okadas, them take head injury very seriously. We get for bring up an advert where it be say just for try for sensitize people them so that the team really they work behind the scene, and also we they get a discussion in how we can promote that message they when a NAC hits na acronym for prevent head injury na Salone. And then the statistics actually shows the people them will get sustain head injury because of an accident. We get about 69% of the population are mainly Okada riders, because sometimes they can forget say they need for wear helmet. Some then they wear and not to everybody. And if you're not possible left for ride Okada, just remember say either you get your own personal helmet, so that way they on the Okada they protect your brain, because if you not protect your brain, you know we will contribute to society. So a healthy brain, for stronger future. That na the key, na something where even the United States na then your key message that I need to people them. And also after the cooking with Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, we be also don't provide fashion discoveries them within our YouTube channel. If you know we don't watch, and please now for subscribe and watch then different discoveries there where they help you with the different boutiques then at the country. We get one with Ipsalbu Enterprises na number 1 Antenna Street. We been get also one na Campbell Street we for men's clothing, and also na there was another one we went up with Joseph Y at Jovera's boutique, and also we get another one at the Big Market where na the Fuji's. So, and also we get some models and we don't take part, but we discovery in fashion. So, and also the other discovery in food and cuisine, we've been feature Shekuba One's restaurants within 56 Campbell Street, and that they show how they prepare cassava leaf na Salone. So again, everybody getting your own little way or little steps them way you can take for cook certain food them, but you know what, in the end product matters, the ingredient matters. We hope see people them take from that, especially viewers them we know to Sierra Leoneans then will learn from that. And then we been get a Salone morning discovery where Kona Sise host and Sumana Bangura na the studio. We talk about filmmaking, film production, and waiting at some of the steps them where people then will take where it can to film directing, editing, and taking part for make sure say we provide good movies them, so that one bad movie not bring we a loss as to waiting them people that they produce. And then we also get a Sarah Network radio briefing as well as a news for the president, where we in Dubai for this 2020 Expo with the First Lady, along with some of the musicians them, we being entertain the crowd day. And also we being get Tell Me Salone special, with Salema Tukake, where they feature episode 1 through 10, where they highlight all the different one them, for make people them go really see and learn about with history, with culture, the different mountains, the rivers, the things that we border Salone, Guinea, and Liberia. We don't do all that. We don't be with first president, we don't the current president, we don't the mayor of Salone. You name it, we flag, we natural harbor, our motto. So there's so many of those questions then, and also we get some proverbs them, as well as things that we will learn from this program as a Sierra Leonean and be proud of. Then we get discovery in news when I talk to the camera with Isatu and Kona Sise, when then be the market, as well as talk about teenage pregnancy. And then we get explore with Triple O just ended with now the Juba community, where it give a road trip, a road ride, as well as we can get a view of Freetown, where you get for deal with from Cotton Tree, the Regent area, the stadium, and all the different things them for encourage we as Sierra Leoneans them for make we think of investing in our country. And also we've been sharing out today KID-AFAN tours when a transportation company, by me, if you're interested for hire the bus for any event where you get na Salone, please reach out to we through any of them contacts then they, and we will be gladly schedule that for you and make sure say your events go well, as well as we don't share the address with una about the things that we offer in our Sarah Network Salone office at 56 Campbell Street. Then we Discovery in Entertainment when a big yard we currently they play our YouTube channel Sarah Network Discoveries. Seraton season 1 then they play in our Sarah Network production, and season 2 will come to you end of the year, early January or we will try to get this premiering done so that we will begin to share the actual weekly episodes then our YouTube channel. And then we can get a Discovery in Sport with Sil Akem-Takago. We will do an in-studio interview with Victor Amara and Esther Marie Samura for talk about how we athletes them they do, and some of the constraints them with some sport disciplines they can encounter where it comes to funding. So really then they call on government for make the come in as well as they talk to supporters them for be not how they help for support somebody, not do something we go make them disqualify them during and in sport career. So you therefore be a fan, but also one that way therefore do things them in a way that will affect others. So with that, this now big yard way now the season finale ad poster. So you can go now the YouTube channel Sarah Network Discoveries and take a look at it. So you see the different cast and day. And also this one also now the contact numbers there if you're interested in hard copies for Sarah Tom season 1 as well as Big Yard. Those copies are there on DVDs. If you didn't have Salone, you need a plate, or you didn't have, so you don't get any interruptions in your movies with YouTube ads, definitely contact me and get the DVDs on board. And with that, you now been get a take from me, Dr. Isatu, about the issues that they face in our Salone. But we want for really say plenty thank you to everybody where they join we now and we get for listening to this program at the end. We viewers them, we guest them during each episode, during each programs. We want for tell everybody thank you, and to una already listen right now, we tell una plenty thank you to we reporters them, we producers them, editors them, along with the management team for they bring una these amazing discoveries each week. We want for tell the entire team and crew na Salone thank you, and for waiting and they do let them continue for do the good work and great work with them they do. We go change Sierra Leone as we continue to work as a team. That way we can change Salone to waiting we want for that Salone become. Not forget say this now with different discovery this now with different YouTube channels then when a Sarah Network Discoveries, a new channel, YouTube channel where we really want to let people them go and watch, subscribe, share, like, comment, hit the notification bell, because we do need your support. We look forward to sharing more content, more discoveries than with una, and also explore with AAA. Go back to that channel. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, now for subscribe, SN Radio, when at the radio network, radio YouTube channel, and also the Sarah Network production at the Talk to the Camera YouTube channel. So, and also say the comedies and King Day. So with that, I really want to say plenty thank you to everybody where they watch right now, and we appreciate your time, your moments for spending this afternoon, evening, morning with me. That's now one way where they show say Sierra Leoneans them we do love each other, we do want to come together and see how we can change things in our country. Lord continue for advocate, Lord continue for speak for the truth, Lord continue for speak for the voiceless, and try to be inclusive in everything what they do. Lord, not make other people then feel like say they are no longer part of a team, or they are not part of a membership. These things could be hurtful sometimes to others, but we as Sierra Leoneans should be one nation that can tolerate one another, as well as one nation that can include others in whatever we are doing, and appreciate them for their time and effort. And I appreciate everybody here today. I appreciate everybody for their, even if you watch this program for just 5 minutes, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. My team want to say thank you. With that, we end the program. Let me look. There was few comments that came through, so I don't miss them. Thank you, Grace, watching from Greece, of course. Thank you, Princess Brima Amanatu. They sent me. Yes, thank you, sister. With that, definitely Salone will better. Thank you to all the one that we watch right now. I appreciate everybody waiting at the platform, waiting for watch again. I thank you all for joining today. We will end the program by sharing the Salone, Sarah Network Salone Discoveries or Sarah Network. We address now 56 Campbell Street. Hey, but that's just something to make us all cracked up. Like 56 Campbell Street. If you need me, contact me or reach out to me. I can definitely connect you with the team at Salone. Thank you. And now we take a listen and end the program. Thank you so much, Amanatu. Thank you. I love all those emojis them. Amanatu, they share. Oh, you're not the best with emojis. Triple A, you always talk dandy. Thank you, Sister Rosalind. Thank you, Ayo, Martha, Princess, and Miss Sister been joining me today. Ajafanta Kake. Say Ajafanta Kake in America. It's like when I'm now we cheerleading. But right now, even if we do anything, we therefore find somebody for help. We Albert Lansana, we get Abdullah Suma, all the one there, Mariam Suma, Unatenki, or everybody who see the name right now, and the one them Frederick, Isatu, Kaiko, Nuhan Jallo, they joined me today. Thank you, Mr. Jallo, and also Bendu Kamara, as well as Princess Brima, and I'm gonna keep going. Rosalind Lahai and Kumbatarawali, I thank you all. You guys are most welcome, and I appreciate you all. And Mr. Usfriend Kamara and Usman Toli were all here, and I saw Justice as well as Abbas, Aska Sharif, when I'm an editor, So, but thank you all. And we'll end the program today because I know people that want to go now the other network and listen to issues that are with country because we have a problem, they done. But with that, I want to say thank you, many thanks to all my other listeners and viewers that don't understand all the things that I said in Creole. But I'm trying, it's going to be a long talk, but thank you for joining me today. With that, I want to say, have a blessed week ahead. And we end the program today with the Sarah Network Salone Office advert. Until then, I want to say have a good night, have a good day, good morning, whatever time zone you find yourself, and have a blessed week ahead. This now Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo signing out.
Sarah Network is the network that bridges the gap between the diasporas and those within Sierra Leone by providing authentic and factual news on a daily basis.
We at Sarah Network Salone take pride in quality and productivity is our utmost priority in service delivery to the communities we serve.
We expect professionalism at all times.
Our service to the people of Sierra Leone is paramount in what we do. We constantly strive for innovation and the best that meets the demands of the people in Sierra Leone.
Our passion and creativity oversees the work we produce.
We work as a team to provide you the best in news, media, comedy, entertainment, and all your event coverages.
Sierra Network is here to offer you the best.
We engage the people to learn about Sierra Leone's culture and history.
This is Triple A from Sierra Network.
This is Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo from Sierra Network Health Talk and Discoveries.
This is Ishmael Dadis Bangura from Sierra Network Comedy and Production.
This is Abib Kaloko from Sierra Network Media.
This is Sil Akem Takabu from Sierra Network Media.
This is Isatu Sise from Sierra Network Talk to the Camera. This is Kona Sise from Sierra Network Talk to the Camera.
This is Samuel Bright from Sierra Network Media.
This is Mohamed Eskagbo from Sierra Network Production and Comedy.
This is Justice A.M. Tijan from Sierra Network Media.
This is Salema Sukaki from Sierra Network Tell Me Salone.
Sierra Network Salone, where Sierra Leone is never too far, at 56 Campbell Street, 2nd floor, Freetown, Sierra Leone. You can call us at +232 77 42 56
37 or +1 646 610 3107 or visit us on the web at snradio.net or sncfny.org.